of it. I got dreams of looking up, high as I can get, but nothing feels like how it feels to know these things I don't know yet. The weight of everything, and everything's just fate. Sometimes I'm trapped inside and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yo, 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿? I don't think I've ever seen you on stream before. I might be lying though. Hello. How are you doing? You are the first in the stream. God damn. I've been streaming for 1 minute and 20 seconds. God damn. Hello. Good to see you. I've started a new one. We failed. Alright, let me get my other streams going. How much tech you got? I've started a new one. We're starting off from the start. Yeah. We're starting off from the start because every single program seems to be doing perfect. Have a good day, chap. Okay. See you later then. 𝐏𝐫𝐸 first launch. Here we go. Bam, bam, bam. We need to get... I'm still questioning about the ball problem. I stumped you there, did you? Don't try to do too much at the start. Ah. What do you mean don't try to do too much at the start? Do you wanna... give me a bit more context to that? Where do you download the RP1 mod? I download the RP1 mod via 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐶an. It's spelled like C as in the letter C, and then 𝐾AN. That is how I installed the mod. Okay. Just gotta get the car. Spend money wisely and make small rockets. Okay, yeah, I mean, we are going to lock in this time. No funny business. We are locking in. No funny business. Small rockets, eh? What would you class as small rocket? Like 1 meter? Also, what should I call you? 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿? Do I call you 𝐿𝐴𝐻𝐿? Is that alright? Is that what I should call you? If I'm butchering your name, I'm so sorry. Please let me know. Yeah, okay. Is that the yeah to the 1 meter or the yeah to the name? You should work at McDonald's to get extra money. Man, shut your ass up. You were talking about how bulls are gay, and now you're stumped on if the baby would be gay. I just joined. Is this a new saved? Sadly, yes, it is. For future spaceships, I should keep it like to 1 meter. Call me Tom. Okay. Okay, Tom. Let's get aerodynamic cone. Like I saw, like that. So you say don't try and do too much. Can you explain to me? You said just like in terms of money. What about in terms of contracts? In terms of money, don't do too much. What does that mean? What does that mean though? Could I use like an aerobie engine to get up? Because that's cheap. An aerobie engine is very cheap. What if I... Nah. Too weak. Make like 10 parts total. Contracts do anything for money and science. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello, Space Dude. Hello, Conqueror. Oh man, this will be painful. Yes, it is. Have you been in the stream before, Conqueror? I'm not sure. I feel like you have been. Yeah, you definitely have been. Actually, you want to spend as much money as you can because money sitting in your bank is wasted money. That is true. But you need money to build rockets though. Yeah, I think you've been in the stream before, Conqueror. Hello, Kitsune! Long time no see! How's the stream going? It's going great, actually. It's going great. We just started. Be slow at the start. I was on the first stream. Control over. Yes, you were. You've seen all of my struggles. With the Venique engine. Oh, yeah, but this has got no, like, gimbal. But it doesn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. Wait, it burns for 45 seconds. Hold up. Hold up. We go 46 seconds. It's not enough delta V, I don't think. Hello, Delarcinus. Welcome back. Cheap, thank you. For the follow. What do you guys think? Should we build like a... Right, we are taking this seriously. Unlike our last ones where I've been partially serious, even though I've tried to be fully serious. We are taking this to the next level. This is going to be so serious. When we get to... when will we get to orbit? Trick question. Man, why is everyone making fun of me, okay? It's harder than it looks. The cost of making a rocket, aka tooling and unlocking parts, is usually covered by the unlock credits. Add an engine at the end and a parachute. Right, if we recover the vessel, don't we save money? Make a sounding rocket. Yeah, but that's solid rocket boosters, isn't it? Isn't it a sounding rocket boosters? Solid rocket? You do save money by reputation earned. Oh, by bringing it back? I mean, this mod is hell. A trick question, but still because of the mod. Okay. You save money, but they stay just negligible. We're getting mixed reports here. We're getting mixed reports. Should I make a V2? What do you guys think? Should I make a V2? It would give us enough delta V. We've got to get to the Kåman line. And doing it like this would give us enough delta V to get to that Kåman line. It worked before, so yeah. Yeah, I also agree. Small V2. Yeah, there. Okay. So we're on a unanimous sort of... Not too big, yeah. So we're on a unanimous sort of vote here that the V2 works. Got it. Don't make V2, you just had to be the special one. You had to be the special one. There had to be a special one. It's overkill for the starting contracts. Yeah, but we gotta get to the Kåman line. I don't know what else can get to the Kåman line. What else could get to the Kåman line at this stage? We gotta go 140 upwards and we need like, what is it, 2000 delta V to do that, don't we? Plus gimbal. Aerobee. Aerobee is way too weak. I just tried to put it on. I literally just tried to put it on. The Aerobee was too weak. It only has 6. It's got 6, 7. Gamble all your money. Did you have 5 kilometers downrange contract? I had 3,000 kilometer downrange contract. We've completed that, and I've in the past had a 5,000 kilometer downrange contract, which we have failed. So that is like the end boss at the moment, until we get the orbit contract. This is only 6 tons. This is a light pad. This is very light right now. We could, and this gets to the Kåman line, as is like this. So I think we should do this. 6-ton rocket won't take long to build, right? And then add procedural wings, right? 5-kilometer downrange is very difficult. Yeah. Yeah. We will get there though. We will get there. This is kind of like a sounding rocket, isn't it? Are you sure the Carmen line is the easiest contract you have? No, we're doing 2 contracts at once here. We have the first launch and then the Carmen line. That is the only options we have at the start. What mod is that? The wing mod is just like modular wings. You can't make your own V2. Yes, very good, very good. What if we did that? Yeah, that makes it look like a V2, right? Nah, screw that. Screw it. Give me a back off. We're not doing foil. Did you reset? I did, the Larcenist. I did. It was so Jova. We're making a chalk stick. Making a new chalk stick. Chalk stick V2. Actually, that... Yo! Because it's like the V2 and then it's a chalk stick. Yo! I'm like big brain. Or something. Chalk stick V2. That's what we're going to name this. And you know what? Let's make the top... Let's make the top red. Awesome. We took a bunch of German Kerbals for sciences. Right, we'll call this Chalk Stick V2. Chalk Stick... Shit. Stick V2. There we go. Chalk Stick V2. Oh, no. Cancel. There we go. Chalk Stick V2. Look at that. Look at that beautiful... thing. Right, we need to give it a little of electric charge. We could also reduce its ton. There we go. Give it electric charge of, I don't know, 300 watts or volts. I don't know what they measure it by in this game. Thank you for the 8 roses, Mohammed. Thank you. Let's get a thermometer. Bam, like so. And a barometer, like so, and 2 finger hearts, Mohammed. Thank you. I don't know why, but and the basketballs. I don't know why, but I think of Mohammed and I immediately think of Muhammad Ali. I don't know why. I don't know why. Isn't like Muhammad one of the like? Isn't it a common name? Am I wrong in saying that? I'm not too sure. Man, I don't know. I didn't make the V2. He made Tsar Bomba. Does this look like Tsar Bomba? Really? Mohammed is the most common name? Ah. Okay, so we should probably be able to launch this, I think. I think this is good enough. Are we missing anything? We said parachute. Mohammed is the most common name. Ah, see, I do know something, guys. I do know something. We said we were going to add a parachute. You know what? Let's add a camera as well. Perfect. And wings as well. Dude, are you blind? There is wings. Parachute now. Yeah, we've done the parachute. What else could we add that might be useful? Oh my ears! Why did I go twice? Thank you, Mohammed. Oh, why did that like happen twice? What programs do you have right now in terms of contracts? First launch and Carmen line. I have 2. Make science, yes. I put all the science we can on it, apart from the film camera. I guess that would be useful, right? To have the film camera, we could put that on there like that. That looks so cursed. I don't think there's anything else. I'm going to be extra cautious this stream, and not just, oh, that's cool, there's like a mount. Oh, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. And be extra cautious, okay? Because this time, 100%, we are getting to orbit. Maybe this stream, maybe not this stream. Depends how it goes on this stream. But we are definitely getting to orbit on this playthrough. Just launch it. I need to make a launch complex. We are going to call this chalk stick launcher. Launcher 1. There we go. We're going to be building that. I'm launching mine. Come on. Is this RSS/RO? It is indeed. How long is it going to take to build it? It's going to take 2 months. Can we get more engineers on that? There we go. Can I make it like more expensive? Work rate increase. Fine. Got a bit of money to spend. Easy though, time warp. Yeah, but time is money in this game. Time is money. Did I not add it to the plans? I didn't add it to the plans. Orbit, that's a pretty far goal. Well, our actual goal is to go to the moon and Mars. So, orbit should be pretty easy. Orbit should be pretty easy. At the plans. Unlock stuff, bro. Yo, I forgot about that. Thank you. It's fine. We only lost a bit. We only lost a tiny. Oh, my ears. Thank you. I'll look at that in a second. They need to be on chalk stick launcher. There we go. Why is it saying it's going to take infinite years? Thank you, Charlie, for the follow. Why? Oh, they're on hangar, that's why. Bam. Also, launch it now. Chill ya boots. Why is that going to take till 1952? Bro. Is it the chalk stick rocket? It is. It is indeed. Research and development. Let's get material science so we can make our rocket lighter, maybe? No, let's get rocketry. Let's get better engines. Better engines, and then we'll keep the other. Why is that going to take so long? We can get more engineers. Let's get more engineers. 20 more engineers. And more 8. We'll go max cap. Bam. We're still making funds, so we're going to get more researchers. Bam. Okay. Then we can still launch this. Yeah. That is good. In fact, we get post-war rocketry testing before yeah, we get post-war rocketry testing before our rockets. So can we research anything else? Let's see. Solid rocket, I don't really want that. I kind of want post-war materials, so I might just like not research anything. Yeah, I'm not going to research anything. We'll just wait until the rocket's built. There we go. Roll it out to the pad. We've nearly wasted our full year, man. Not good, not good. Roll it out to the pad. There we go. And roll it back to the pad. Roll it back to thingy. There's something I missed. Because someone's writing in chat. Launch it now. What's the mission? The mission is to go to the command line right now. That is the most basic mission we can do. I forgot to add a launch pad. You'll want me to launch so quick that I'm forgetting stuff. Please launch. I'm getting there. Chillax. There we go. Then they're just going to add the launch pad to it, roll it out to the pad. And here we go. It's just a straight up, straight back down. It's as simple as it could be. Now this looks like a real rocket, unlike the piston. Yeah. Okay. I've already launched mine and passed the K'Mon line. It's not a race, man. We're not racing. Chill. Chill. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? Chillax. 3, 2, 1, go. I just realized something. My thrust to weight ratio is way too high. And that's great. Your mic is echoing. It shouldn't be. I haven't changed anything from previous. And that's why I didn't want to rush. I wanted to check the thrust to weight ratio on the rocket before. Now we are still going to get science from this. No, we're not even getting science actually. Never mind. We didn't go high enough. It's a missile now. Auto strut and rigid attach. Auto strut does not fix that because our thrust to weight ratio was 4. Oh, hello. So is that going to land on the pad? The rocket teared itself apart because it was so fast. Hello, Anvil. How you doing, Anvil? How's everyone doing? I'm doing great, Big Kmart. We're doing an Elon for real. For real, we are. Okay. What I am now going to do is I'm going to have a good old look at my rocket and try and fix it. Lower your engine power. Okay. We can't lower the engine power. This has only got 2 modes of function. Full throttle or no throttle. Well, actually no, there's slightly lower throttle. Add more fuel. This guy, he's just saying everything in chat. This guy. This is why we aero B. You know, I agree with you on that one. But aero B doesn't have enough thrust to weight ratio. You know what does have enough thrust to weight ratio? The Venic engine. But the only problem is it doesn't have gimbal. If I took off the rocket without gimbal and with just fins, would it work? What is that rocket holding? Well, first off, I don't see a rocket. And second, yes. More fuel, more weight, less TWR. Yep. You're right. But I thought you said less, the smaller the rocket, the better. You're going back on yourself. I can't trust chat. AOB doesn't have gimbal too, but it's not a problem since you're just trying to go up anyway. Yeah. So if I just use what is it called? If I just use fins, does it work? If I use fins, does that just go straight up? Is that how that works? Oh, perfect landing, by the way. How did it balance science, physics? Okay, I'm gonna try. Yeah, we have a thrust to weight ratio of 3.61. Now, what I would previously do is I would just add more fuel. I would just do that. And I think that is the easiest way we could do this. Long boy. Yeah. I think that's the easiest way to do this. Wait, it's rated for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Too much fuel. Too much fuel. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. It's rated for that, which is still dust ratio of 2. Another advantage is that you can use science core avionics, which are lighter. How do I use that? Science core? Where's the core? I don't see the core. Am I dumb? Oh, science core. I am dumb. And what does that do? The light is lighter. I don't think we want lighter in this situation. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try something different. Which is never good when I say that, by the way. We are going to try the different engine. We're gonna try the 𝐒𝐫𝐸𝐵 engine. Okay. Everyone on board with that? Very good, very good, very good. Science core removes control. Yeah, that's the problem. That's what I was just thinking too. That's why I didn't use it. I just saw it did that. Well, the rocket's going to be completely uncontrollable if we use the 𝐒𝐫𝐸𝐵 engine anyway. Yeah. It requires pressurization, doesn't it? Pressure fed, yeah. 𝐒𝐫𝐸𝐵. 45-second burn time. That is not a lot of time. Oh yeah, no, that's way too weak. Way too weak. And that's the same going to be with the RP. It's going to be way too weak. Make it slimmer. True. Wait, you're right. You're right, I'm wrong. Hang on. Let's do this. Hold up. You're right. What if we go with like 500? I don't know why, but everyone does it when making a sounding rocket. Okay, we'll try the RP. I have faith in you. I put faith in Tom, and Tom let me down. So now it's your turn. Okay? Now it's your turn, Control Robo. Just use CGI and fake us getting to the common line. 47. There we go. Dust to weight ratio is still very high, by the way. It's at 2. Wow. The parachute's like bigger than the whole rocket. I don't think we need to bring this one back. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think it's so cheap. We don't need to bring this one back. Is this stock KSP 2 or modded KSP 1? Modded KSP 1. But we don't have nearly enough Delta V. So tell me, Control Robo, how do we get enough Delta V in this situation? Okay, I'm leaving it up to you here. We are 1,200 Delta V. I'm pretty sure for common line you need 2,000. Camera equipment is too heavy. Read my chats, Liam. Okay, what did you put? 𝐒𝐩𝐚𝐜. I read that. What contract am I trying to do? We're just trying to get to the Carmen line, but I've got so many people backseat driving me right now that the first rocket failed. Something like Little Tim. Solid rocket fuel delicious. We don't even have solid rocket fuel at the moment. Oh, my ears. Thank you, Samuel. What am I trying to do? Just go to the Carmen line. It was Tom's fault. It was Tom's fault. Yeah, blame Tom. The first rocket blew up to Tom. No, let's make it slimmer then. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow again. Maybe that's where we're lacking. Maybe it's just not slim enough. The rocket looks like a ballistic missile. No, because we need electronics. Okay, small doesn't work because we need electronics. We will make this 800. That gives us... Can we get 200 electronics? Yeah. 450 diameter. Tiny Tim. Fuel tanks for rated burn time of 7 seconds. 7. What did you say? 450 diameter. 450? Oh, we're gonna have no electric charge. We can't even get 450 on the electric charge. Ballistic missile good. Holy crap, that's small. It is small. It is so small. Looks like we have a pressure cooker underneath the rocket. Might I mention you guys are terrible at building a rocket? Just want to add that out there. 45 seconds, 45. That is thick. That is a long boy. Use science core. No, we've gone over this so many times. We are not using a science core. Right, we're going with 1 meter. No. 600 meter. 600 meter rocket. This I think is too. This doesn't produce enough thrust. I also made a rocket. You are the one that is bad. Oh wow. Wow. Said the person that gave me a guide and blew up the rocket. No parachutes. We're not adding parachutes. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm making my own rocket. Screw you guys. I'm doing what I'm doing. I've lost faith in you guys. You can't control it anyways. Science has no downsides. Me bad teacher. Yes. Okay, that's good. Go here, make this white. We go. Now, none of you suggested this, by the way, using the XL10, which is a very good engine. Just want to point that out. So I am deeply disappointed in you. Yes. Screw you, then I'm leaving. Yeah, if you're set on controlling it and such a large diameter, just make it V2. This is gimbal, this is fine. I would like control, just in case. Alright, 4. Bam. Ah, my ears, thank you. Suffix E. Come on, Tom. Stop spamming the chat. Don't make me put you on a timeout, Tom. Don't make me put you on a timeout. This is a peak live stream in my opinion. While watching someone fail at building a rocket. Peak. That is peak right there. Alright, avionics. It's got to be 5 tons, but actually lighter. That's good. 5 tons. 5. Let's make it for 6 tons. 300. Bam. Then we add a bit of science at the top here. Bam. Chalkstick V2. Save. Let's get the launch pad. Whatever launch pad I used. I don't remember. It wasn't that one. It was this one. Oh, it was literally there. I'm dumb. Okay. Was there V1 already? Yes, there was. It didn't go well. If you're wondering what happened to it. V1, let's just say, had a rapid disassembly. I think uncontrolled disassembly. I think that's what SpaceX called it. Oh, we need to tool the parts. Oh wait, hang on. Check EC amounts. Oh god, has it reset itself again? No, it's 300. Oh, okay. We need to modify the pad. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. Okay, renovation begun. Who even needs Paris? Who are you? Elon Musk's? You launching now? In a minute. We have to build the rocket first. Speaking of this rocket, what is the reliability of this engine? Thank you, straight up, period, dot, for the follow. The reliability of this engine is an 80% chance that it fails. I think we're going to just use this engine all the time. Get this engine really reliable. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a very good engine. This is a very good engine. I like this engine. It's like a V2, but like better. Alright, we're building it. What do you guys think? Okay, here we go. It's gonna take a few months. Whee! Roll it out to the pad. Whee! And launch. Whee! Yay! Okay. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Why are we not running my experiments? Good damn it. Okay, we're running all our experiments. That is good. Check staging. Staging is correctly staged. Okay, does this look like a sounding rocket? Does this look like a sounding rocket to you guys? Pretty sure the XLR-20 is a rocket plane engine, but rocket planes are just rockets with extra steps. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Don't know who Juan is still. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is peak. I forgot to add the camera. I forgot to add the camera on the rocket, so we're just screwed. We're stuck like this. Oh well. We can pretend there's a camera. We can't even pretend there's a camera. There we go. Look, there's a camera, guys. This engine is very good. Wow. I like this engine. And look, I built it by myself. With no backseat gaming. And we're gonna reach space. Cool. I'm just gonna speed this up. Yeah, when I wanna land on the Mun, do I just use thrusters for the landing? You wanna have rocket thrusters for landing, yes. You didn't have it last time since you forgot R&D existed. No, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. That was like 5 streams ago, man. Okay? That doesn't count. Okay? That doesn't count. How hard is it to learn KSP? KSP itself, base game KSP, pretty easy. You get the hang of it in a few hours. What I'm playing here, you know, RP1, RSS, all of that, might take you a bit longer. Holy mods, yes. Very much so. Mods. Well, we're up in space. You couldn't tell, but I am actually warping, guys. Oh, my ears! Thank you. And we're getting science. Let's go. And we're back in the atmosphere. I'm just going to keep this continuously falling until we stop running out of science. Or stop getting science. And then I'll just blow it up. Because we're going to go down on the pad. Whee! Thank you, Mr. Fancy, for the follow. Oh my god, we actually look like a... I was gonna say, we actually look like a missile. Time to make my PC suffer with modded KSP. Thank you, Erico, for the follow as well. Okay, there we go. Remember, the kids never let people backseat you. Yeah, look what you can do. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. Right, mission control. Reach suborbital trajectory and bring it back down. We could either do that. We could do low space film return. I think we should do low space film return because we know that rocket can already do it. And my people can just make it really quickly. What mod is that news article you got thing? It's part of RP1. Why is that fatter? Why is that fatter? Of course it had to be fatter. Why couldn't you be the right size? Oh, screw you, I'm making it bigger. There we go, we got a fatter freaking rocket now. 1 minute and 55 seconds for 1 minute and 43 second burn time, so it probably will fail. I'd name the rocket Chongus. Okay, no, we're not naming it Chongus. We'll just name it Chalkstick Fat, I think. Chalkstick Fat. There you go. I'm launching mine for the third time stock. Good luck. Good luck, sir. Good luck. Yes, sir. Pressure scan. Outhorse poop trap. What? I'd name the rocket Chungus. Yeah. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Is this hardcore KSP with the realism mod? Hard? It is Principia, RSS, which is like real solar system, RP1, and then I've allowed myself no reverts, no simulations, and no quick saves. Right, so then that does that. Cool. So then we just got to tool the parts. Digital toolings, very good. Go to management, plans, chalkstick, bats, failed editor checks, insufficient ethanol. Okay. Modify launch complex. Modify renovation has begun. My piece is a literal heat right now. Yeah, I just ran out of fuel at 38,500 liters. Nice. So basically realistic. Yeah, it's as realistic as you can possibly make it, really. In my opinion. And that's why I did it. Oh, let me just do that. Oh, we can research stuff now as well. Oh, I need to add parachutes. Thank you, Control Robo. See, that's the advice I need. Because I need to return the film camera. Thank you. That is what I need. That is W advice right there. W advice. W advice. What do we want first? 19. Yeah. Science materials. I don't know. I kind of want early. No, we'll do it like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we'll get more scientists. Get 20 more scientists. Cool. Right, we need to have the parachute. Oh, hey. You're the guy I suggested to spin stabilize the second stage. No? Yeah. Many people have told me to spin stabilize the second stage. That is correct. You may be one of them. It is most likely me, though. Right. Plans. Chalkstick fat. There we go. Hit my max height of 180,800 meters. Nice. And you didn't even launch yet. Okay. Damn. What is this hate? I'm not on a rush, bro. I'm not in a rush. Guys, I just bottled my Mun landing. Bye, Bill. Oh no. Poor Bill. Poor Bill. Ooh, that's a ooh, look at that. That's nice. My T effects on. Watch video games in the 8IO's YouTube to understand what Outhouse Pop is and Grogger. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Just copy your rocket design. I'll just copy your rocket design because yes. Just landed and you didn't even launch. W volumetric clouds mod. I know, look at that. Right, 3. What have we got to do? Oh, we got to go downrange. I have gimbal on this thing, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Downrange 200 kilometers. We're home safely. Can't be that hard. 3, 2, 1. We have no control over the vessel. Insufficient avionics. I forgot to check that. It's fine. Unlock controls. There we go. We'll just leave this at an 80-degree pitch. That should go 200 degrees downrange. Kind of looks like a missile, doesn't it? Do you think? Bottled is a bad term for failed. Yeah. Botched. After this launch, I'm leaving because of time zones. Okay, goodbye, control over then. All rockets are basically fancy missiles. Should I rescue Bill? Yeah, send a rescue mission for Bill. And they are basically fancy missiles, yes. Just about had enough fuel, by the way. Was looking a bit hairy there. Just about had enough. Hopefully we've got enough downrange now. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, look at that. That is peak. That is peak right there, guys. Look at that. That is peak. We meet again. We do. Okay. That looks amazing in my opinion. I mean, granted you can't see the rocket, but dude, oh, I forgot to add the camera again. God damn it. God damn it. Take a pic. Okay. Done. How is it that realistic? A lot of mods. A lot of mods on the game. A lot of mods make it realistic. After literal years of searching this is the first KSP stream ever seen on my FYP. Damn. Well, welcome. Welcome to the welcome to the scuffed space program. IRL pick. Just strap myself to the rocket with a camera. Missiles are more explosive rockets. Yeah, exactly. The difference between a missile and a rocket is, of course, the tracking system and the avionics. But also, one is carrying a payload to blow up, and the other one is carrying a payload to just simply look at stuff. Okay, well, we're coming back down. Why is there like red lights here? It's kind of weird. I think it's like a texture glitch, but it actually kind of looks cool. It kind of like makes it look cool. It's a texture glitch, but it makes it look cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. This is when, when this is over, you should add clips to a single video. You can make more views. Thank you for the follow, Butter Astromel. Thank you. I'm already doing that, man. Caden, I'm already making that. So currently right now, I am making just TikToks, and then the TikToks will be made into one big YouTube video. Why are we seeing this? What is going on here? What is... Wow. Well. Drag lines. That's what I think it is. Oh, my PC. Yes. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Bootlace. And thank you, Oscar. And we didn't even complete this contract. Oh, my God. Oh, my PC. Wait, why is that playing again? No one... That was Oscar. Okay, it was just taking its time. Got it. Oh my God. Jebediah is in the chat. Okay. Well. Yeah, we failed this mission anyway. Why is it showing us the aerodynamic lines? I'm gonna switch to YouTube because it's better there. Yes. Welcome, welcome. Come. Howdy, I'm new here. Is there anything I need to catch up on? 2 failed rocket launches. There you go. I caught you up on it. How can we make this thing better? Rewind to start. Hello, can I? There we go. Is this engine too weak? Is that what's going on here? $45, 95. It's weaker than the V2 engine. But like, it's also better than the V2 engine. So like, what do I do in this situation? Do I just add a V2 engine? What if we do this? I have a plan. What if we do this? $1.5. We make it all 1.5. Bam, bam, bam. 1.5, and then we make controllable mass 10 tons. Awesome. That's set enough of that. That looks super awkward, but it's my exact answer to that. 200. Yeah, I mean, like, that would work. Let me add that 7 meters long. Yeah, that would work. That would work. That would work. That would work. And then just for my own sanity, just because of I am greedy, I am going to make this look nice so that it doesn't look terrible. Which lowers my delta V. I know it's stupid and I shouldn't do it because that's not what rocket science is like, but come on, we gotta make it look decent. Like it belongs on the rocket. Come on. I'm not a criminal. I wouldn't do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. Cool, cool, cool. Chalk stick fat. Plans. Get rid of old chalk stick fat. Go over here. RP1. Tool the parts. Bam. Modify the launch complex. Bam. Bam. Renovation has begun. Okay, cool. You gonna launch? What do you mean by with hardcore mode? RP1, real solar system, no reverts, no simulations, no quick saves. Principia. There you go. And if you do not know what any of those mods are, I recommend you research. Remember to put the camera on the rocket, yo! Yes! Of course! Of course! Of course, see, that's the type of advice we need. That's the type of advice we need. That is a W right there. Everyone say thank you to your local A318. Breathe a straight off a plane. Everyone say thank you to your local plane. Right, we need 13. We'll do 14. There we go. Save. Add the plans. Ah, tool. Add the plans. Chalk stick fat. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. And we are... We can get more engineers, can't we? Why is that going to take so long to make? Whatever. Post-war material science has been done. Now we're researching early rocketry. Oh, my PC! Oh, my PC! Thank you, Roddy. RP1, yes. T98. Interesting name. Okay. Please nothing go wrong. Please. Please just don't go wrong. Please. What engine am I using? I was using the Model 39 because we needed extra thrust, and I gambled, and I'm terrible at gambling because we only had a 20% chance something would go wrong. 20% chance something would go wrong. If I make it again, how long is it taking? Okay, it's gonna take 5 months. Get all the engineers we can. There we go, 4 months. I'll take it. Got early tracking system done. Next one, early rocketry. We've wasted 2 years, and the only thing we've got to show for it is we've reached the Kármán line. I cannot stress how bad enough that is. Come on, I want a nice sunrise. Give me a good sunrise. Oh, I think that's gonna be good. I think that's gonna be peak. Did you tool the tanks? I did, yes. Oh no, I think in November 1951 or 1952 I managed to do Kármán line and bioreturn. Yeah, we've done that in the past. This is not our first playthrough. 3, 2, 1. You better not fail on me, engine, again. Yeah, we're in the clouds, and look at that! It's like... Okay, okay, the sun's just really weird. It's like not bright enough, apparently. It still looks good, though. I don't know why, but like it flashes. It's weird. What's the furthest you've gotten to? 3,000 kilometers downrange and attempting to do the 5,000 kilometers downrange, and we failed. Ah! Boys, I would like to ask something. Why? It's a pretty simple question. Why? We've done this mission so many times before. Why are we struggling with it? Structural integrity set? I'm pretty sure I did set it. These are very early wings, though. Hey, at least the sun looks good. I am going insane. The rocket works. This rocket is good enough to do it. It's just a very unreliable rocket at the moment. It has failed 2 launches in a row. The previous rocket was good. Atmospheric drag. I don't know how it would be atmospheric drag when we weren't even in the atmosphere when it was... when it did that. Let's just see at least if the parachutes work. Okay, we got drogues. We can at least test stuff, I guess. You in high atmo. Yeah. So it shouldn't have done anything, though. 10-month setback. I think we're more than a 10-month. I think we're on a year. Actually, more than a year. I think we're a 1.5 setback. Right, the parachutes work. I'm just going to blow this up. We don't need it. We do not need the money. Like it would just give us like 1k back. It's like nothing. Ooh, we are very good at blowing up rockets. We're doing it the SpaceX way. We truly are doing it the SpaceX way. You know, you can't have. Yeah. You can't have an unsuccessful rocket if it keeps blowing up. What's our English reliability? 88. Okay, so it's pretty good now. I don't really want to change anything. I kind of just want to. We got SpaceX 2 before GTA 6. Literally. I kind of want to just add a tiny bit more fuel. Am I going to need to retool that part? Should I like queue up 2 rockets? Should I queue up 2 rockets? No, we're gonna queue up Chalkstick Fat, Chalkstick V2, no suitable launch complex. Huh? We literally launched it earlier. Chalkstick V2. I'm gonna make a. Should I make a new launch complex? What is hardcore mode? Hardcore mods. Should I make a new complex? Right, and then go to. What if we make 2 Chalkstick Fats? How's my day been? My day's been alright. Yeah, I'll say it's been alright. Yeah. Minimum tonnage is the problem. Okay. We're looking good. Are you on Twitch perhaps? I am on Twitch, yes. I'm on Twitch and YouTube and TikTok all at the same time. For you lovely people. Chalkstick Fat. Okay, it's almost done. Roll that out. Let's go to daytime. What do you think about KSP 2? What's that game? I've never heard of that. And do you play RP1 on stream often? At the moment, yes, because we're trying to campaign. We're trying. It's going to be like this for a bit. We're trying to build rockets to go to Mars. That is the end goal, I think, is to get to Mars and to go around. I just want to explore the solar system, okay? I just want to explore the solar system. But so far, we can't even leave my own goddamn atmosphere. Anyway, yeah. But you scare me because I turned on my phone. I heard this. What's your Twitch if you're live there? Same name, Pure Ocean. It's abandonware at this point? What? He's raging now. It's a valid crash out, okay? Come on. It's a valid crash out. UK Space Agency, that's right. So far, we got nothing to show for it, just like the IRL one. Thank you for the follow. Cheese, hair, do yellow. Interesting. We might do it with this one. Realistic UK Space Agency and KSP. RSS or RP1? Both. In thrust, we trust. What do I think about Kid Space Agency? I do want to try it. I do want to try it out. I think that'd be pretty cool. Kid Space Agency. Okay, we might actually do it. We might do it, boys. We might do it. I've never been able to play RP1. Can play RSS without Realism Overhaul though. Yeah, that is what I've got. I've got Realism Overhaul, RP1, you know, RSS, Principia. That's also in it. Yeah, it's all to give myself maximum torture possible, but as close to real life, I guess, as possible as well. At the same time, makes sense. Now I can see why it required, like, I don't know, a few thousand people to build a rocket, and that rocket would just go straight up. Now I can see why. But hey, we completed the contract. We've just got to return home safely now. We're gonna decouple there. Beautiful, decouple. Thank God we don't have decouple reliability stuff. Dear God, Kraken must love you. We haven't had that much, actually. This must be true torture. What country am I from? I'll give you a hint. I'm playing the UK Space Agency in Australia. What have I missed? Not much. Not much. Just me completing a contract. Because I'm awesome. Hey, we're coming back in now. So you're Australian? No, I am not. I'm not Australian, no. Try the other one. Try the one I'm doing the launches for. Hello, Christ is risen. Don't you mean risen? Or Christ has risen? Sorry? Australian Space Agency. Can barely go get to properly to the MUN with Principia, never mind RO and RSS. Neither have I. I've never got that far either. We haven't even orbited yet. So it'll be a whole fun. It'll be nice and fun when we get that far. Madagascar. This guy's the definition of a person from the UK. A Paul shoot suit. That's good. Look, the UK must colonize Mars and the moon. First, we just need to figure out how to get to orbit. Wait, no, he's obviously Democratic Republic of Congo, and duh. Yeah, duh. Adding to the Earth impeccable KD. Nah. This one we have not added, okay? This was a successful launch and mission. The English have colonized genes in them, I swear. We have colonization genes in us, yeah. For the Welsh, Irish, Scot. No, you can't say the Welsh, okay? You can't say the Welsh. The Welsh were the OG people to get colonized, okay? They were the OG. In fact, you should say sorry for the Welsh, because the poor Welsh, they were the first test experiment. And then the Irish got experimented on. The Scottish, they're colonizers though. As a Welshman, dang. Well, I mean, you must agree, right? You were the first people to get colonized. You had your own nation, and then suddenly England went, nice nation. You do agree with me? Yeah. Wow, we are going very slow. We'll be down there in a minute. God damn. So, how's everyone's days gone today? While we are slowly descending to the ground. Has everyone had a good day? Or are you guys waking up? Is it in the morning for you guys? Who is the astronaut? What astronaut? I respect it, though we need the money. Okay. Scotland tried colonies once and failed. Yep. That's why they went to the UK. Or to England. To make the UK. What's up, twinning? What do you mean by that? It's gone great. That's good. Did you do lots of flights today, A318? Did you fly across the Pacific? Did you do that? Oh, not Pacific, Atlantic. Did you do the famous like island to like cross the pond to like Canada, I think it is, or the US? I haven't played KSP in some time. In 3 days. Oh, I read that wrong. Not very good design. This is a great design, I'll have you know. It's like 11:30 for me right now. Okay, you're on European time. Got it. Chaotic, but alright. Back on Helldivers 2. So, chaotic, but it has become alright because you've put yourself in one of the most chaotic games. Perfect. 10:30 actually. No, Europe is Europe ahead. Europe ahead, an hour ahead. An hour ahead. Europe is an hour ahead. Can't believe I actually just said that. Wait, don't we have the aluminium upgrade? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. We had the aluminium upgrade the whole time. Oh. I'm losing it. I swear it's 22. It is. Okay, so the GMT, which is the UK time, right, is 10:35 right now. But in Europe, you could be in France. They are 1 hour ahead, meaning it is 11:35. Now, not all of Europe is 11:35. If you go further along to the east, it'll be like 12:35. You know. So what's this one? We just got to go up and then back down. We already have a rocket that's doing that. Yeah. What was the other missions that are going to be available to us? Can we not see? God damn it. What was it? There was a mission that is available to us. I'm trying to think. What was it? It was go up and then come back down with biological container, I believe. So what if we modify... I got no idea. British time is 11. Oh, no. Okay. I'm in Slovakia. I'm ahead of you by 1 hour. Yep. That sounds about right. That don't sound about right. Alright, so... our rocket is more than capable of doing what we just need to do. I'm just thinking... okay, now let's just complete this contract. Screw it. No save. You need to send Valentino up, Trust the process. I would, except we've got Kerbalism, which means our Kerbals require stuff like oxygen, food, water, stuff like that. And it becomes a real nightmare that I haven't even touched it yet, to that point. Oxygen? Yeah. You know, the thing that makes you breathe. Crazy, I know. Is 8K Delta V enough for a simple moon landing? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, sorry. I'd say just good luck. If you're talking about like 8K Delta V from takeoff on Kerbin to the Mun, probably, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Where are you flying to right now? Straight up. When I had Kerbalism downloaded, I managed to kill any Kerbals on the space shuttle. What the hell is going on here? More Delta V is better, Daniel. More Delta V equals better. Their supplies ran out, so you starved them. But I don't know, bro. I've only crashed into the Mun. Okay, don't listen to Ollie, Daniel. Holy shit. Trust me. I can't even orbit. Oh, we can't even orbit, but we are doing real live, so guess that's harder. Look how white we are. Chalk stick truly is amazing. There we go, suborbital trajectory. Now we just got to return home. We're getting tons of science. Amazing, look at that. A year ago I managed to bounce off the mud. She ain't coming home. Is this KSP? It is indeed. You have reached a KSP stream. Congratulations. Also, Mog, I don't know when you followed, but thank you for the follow, by the way. Don't know when you followed. That must have been some time ago, because I haven't heard oh my piece. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ollie. Okay. That the timing on that, I just oh my piece. Yep, thank you, Marcin. Yep, no problem, my king. Yes, I am the king. Hello, Marcin. How are you doing? Open webcam if you have one. I do not have one, Tom. I do not have one. And you think I would really open it for you? Hmm? Out of everyone, the person that made my first rocket blow up. I made my first rocket last week and it exploded in a few seconds. Oh, bam. Thank you for the follow, Seb. Are you just sending your rocket up and down? This mission, yes. This mission is just coming up and down. Oh, my piece. Oh, me. Thank you for the follow. Jesus. So many. What the hell? Are you practicing for a landing? No. It's a contract. Literally, it's just go up and come back down. Thank you for the follow, not Vibecraft. Oh my god. Yep. Hey, I found a KSP stream. Finally. Welcome, Zeteni. Welcome, Zeteni. Thank you. And thank you for the follow as well. Sorry, your rocket went boom boom. Ooh, nah, I'm not gonna do that actually on stream. No, I'm not gonna do that on stream. I ain't doing that on stream. I nearly, almost. Jesus, another one? Thank you. Adore. All we're gonna hear is just all my PC at this point. I miss the Madagascar Space Agency. I don't think they have a space, like, launch pad we can launch from. Otherwise, I think I would. That'd be pretty funny. Say, nah. Or I say your IP. Puts on VPN. Good luck, bro. What mods are you using, or what is that? This is Lipstick. And we are using like multiple realism mods like Principia, Real Solar System, RP1, 𝐏𝐫𝐸𝐸ism to, you know, give your Kerbals a reason that they can die, and multiple other mods as well. You know that the IP doesn't give a precise location? Depends. It never does, no, it genuinely gives a region. That is true. Like, for some reason, it says I'm usually, like, in Edinburgh. This is KSP Arlo. Oh, I see. I just use stock like and all the cool visual enhancers. Yeah, that's what I originally did, and then I decided, you know what? We're gonna make the game as hard as possible for myself. And I decided this about the start of this year. And We haven't got that far. I use PS, I can't get mods. Ah, that sucks, Ollie. That sucks. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure if you left the stream right now and you came back in like tomorrow's stream or something like that, we would still be doing the same missions because I suck at this game. Is this Juna? That's the second person that has asked if this is Juna. That is the second person. No, we are not on Juna. We're in Australia. What's my PC specs? I'm running like an RTX 3070 with like an Intel i7. Like 1100, 700K or whatever. And I'm assuming you've heard of Matt Lone? Yeah. Or Loney, I pronounce his name. Yes, I do know about him. Of course I know about him. He's like the main KSP YouTuber. Australia might as well be Juna. I mean, just look at this. It kind of does look like Juna, doesn't it? Or like Mars. Perfect.
Oh, my PC.
Thank you, Thunder War Bias. Pretty sure we're on the wrong game for that one, though, but sure. First biological experiment. Reach 100 kilometers. Blah, 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 blah. Matt Lone is the greatest KSP YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, he's like the only one that I really have watched any videos on, to be fair. Because he's just really good. And he just rambles on about random things. Don't tell him that, though. You know. Australia is secretly owned by Madagascar and they use it for rocket launches. Secretly, I feel it. I go into KSP because of hi, it's Scott Manley here. What is it? How many? 35 units. 35 units. Bam. Ollie is sensing straight conspiracy theories at this point. Right, let's go with this fuselage, fill with that. Now we are lighter. Hi, it's Scott Manley here. Today, Artemis 2 launched, or the new space probe, or something like that, I don't know. The new probe going up with a Falcon 9 Heavy, or something like that. I do such a bad impression, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you did not need to hear that. We need to go 100,000 kilometers with a sounding payload and a biological experiment on board. We could do that. Bam. And then return home safely, of course. Yeah, so we just use the same rocket. Tool it again. Bam. Plans. Chalk stick fat. Add to plans. Acknowledged. Chalk stick fat added to list. There we go. Chalk stick fat. Bam. It's 12 PM here, by the way. I'm sacrificing my sleep to support your stream, lol. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Try and stuff a smooth vector engine onto the thing as add possible thrust. Many. No, I think it's fine. We don't need to overcomplicate our rockets yet. This one rocket's doing fine. Oh, I forgot to add the launchpad. I honestly thought to myself, did I add it? And I was like, surely I added it, because I'm not that dumb to not add it. And then we just got to the launchpad and it's not there. And so now I'm just like, I'm that dumb. Do a Matt Lone impression? I want to laugh. No, I don't. No, no. No, I'm not even gonna. I can't even remember what he sounds like off the top of my head, to be honest. I can't even remember. I love how you tried to pronounce my name for like 10 seconds and didn't even get close. Zeteni Pap. Is that it? Did I get it right? Did I do it? Zeteni Pap? Zuteni? Zutoni? Certain? I don't know. It's Hungarian. Bro, I've never spoken Hungarian in my life, actually. Oh my god, I'm so excited about it, but don't worry about it. Yeah, shit. Right, what do we want to do? We're just gonna go up, yeah. It's like the 6th hardest language. 少着好着过，现在我很虚伪，冰着你。Pure Ocean isn't as pure as Madagascan Valentina. Bro, Ollie, you are just on a rampage of Madagascar at the moment. It's okay, bro. Don't need to swap continents. Bing chilling. Yo, 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐤𝐚𝐴, you still in the chat? Just wondered if you're still here or not. Madagascan, Hungarian, Swiss, Bulgarian. Interesting. Where the heck are we launching from? It looks like Duna. Australia. That's the 3rd person to now say Australia looks like Duna. We might as well keep tabs at this point, guys. How many more people are going to come and join the stream and say, oh, yo, this looks like Australia. I mean, Duna, sorry. Only straight up mixing genes. So I can say a Roman and you have no idea what I said, Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. However, I could go to Google Translate very quickly, just like this, and I could go Google Translate, detect language, and then go to your chat, and then go to this. It's not working. Why is it not working? Shoot. Now I could block this account and mute it. What should I do? What should I do? You know, I'm very surprised like TikTok doesn't do anything about that, to be honest. You know what? You get a 1-minute timeout. Bam. Get screwed. I could have done 5 minutes, I could have done an hour, but I'm lenient. I'm chill, don't worry. I only give you a 1-minute timeout. Right, anyway, back to the game. "1 minute of hell." Is it KSP 1 or 2? 2. 1. Why did I say 2? 1. Yep, he's cooked. He's in the naughty chamber for 1 minute. Although he should be happy. He should be overjoyed. He was the first person to ever have that on my stream. The first ever person to have that. What is that? Lipstick. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Rocket. It is indeed a rocket. Oh, my ears again. Thank you. Not a nuke. Is he back? Yeah, he's back from hell. There he goes. He's back. KSP has so much potential. Yeah, it did. Yeah. KSP never existed. Wise words from someone. I don't know who. Oh, look, we got a bit of plasma, guys. Look at that. It's gone. Okay. We're good. I hope. I wrote nothing personal before. You said I got muted, then the comment got removed. Really? Did it get removed? No, for me it's still there. Or like a timer. Yeah, I gave you the timer. I wrote nothing personal before that. Oh, yeah, right. Nothing personal. Yes. No, I completely understand. But it is the principle that you broke. Undefined rules that I have not written at all. But you know. Meh. That lipstick is a bit high and a bit confused. And I'm a big I'm big. I'm confused. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. Wonders how difficult a Venus landing will be with your mod and difficulty setup, if even possible. Well, we will find out one day. One day we will find out. We will get to that point. Unwritten rooks that you deaf didn't make up on the second you translated that. Yep. What did the Hungarian TikTok guys say? Imagine every slur and then put it into a sentence. There you go. If only Lord Gruff. What? Okay. Don't spam, please. That's a new rule. Okay, new rule, no spamming, please. I mean, it's a bit high, it's a bit big, and I'm confused. And I'm confused too, Matty. But how do I land on the moon with SpaceX? With SpaceX. I don't know, ask SpaceX. They'll take you there, I guess. Maybe if you ask nicely. Then those were some wise words. And brothers. We just have to slowly bring this back down. And then that's another. We've done 3 for 3 at the moment. I mean, sure, we're behind on schedule by 1.5 years, but we've done three for three. Jesus, I can't speak. Can you not fast forward this? Why not? Why should I not fast forward this? You want to be slow? Also, where are you landing right now? I'm gonna let you guess. You have a second to guess. Go on, B. Where do you think I am? Mars? But you're the first person to say Mars. Most people have said Juno. We're on Australia. Between Satan and fools. Bro. Bro. Come on. Oh, what the hell? Right, we gotta do advanced biological. Alright, now they're getting hard. 200 units of sounding payload going greater than 2,200 meters a second at 140,000 meters up. With a sounding payload of 200 units and an advanced biological capsule on the craft. And to get an advanced biological capsule, we need to research early science, which means we need to research early science like now, because we can't have it in 1958. Getting this, we can get next year. Oh, my ears! Thank you for the follow, Kevin FPV, Matthew Die, and the Dr. Truthfinder. Advanced biological weapon. No, I said. You know what? Don't worry about it. Thank you, B. I really don't want to do downrange 3 kilometers. That is so hard to do. That is so hard to do 3,000 kilometers. That's only 2%? Damn. Downrange difficulty. We could do 500 units. That would give us like a lot of like confidence and everything. That'd be great. 240 kilometers downrange with 500 units of sounding payload. And altitude of 140 kilometers and do not lose control. I think we can do that. But me personally, I think we should. I recommend you play music in the background. We do have music in the background. I reckon. No, do not start listening off, please. I reckon we should start. We need to do this contract here. But I don't know if we can do this contract. But we have to do it because we've got 2 years. 1.5 years, really. Getting speed run 101. It actually is. It actually is. You know, screw it, let's try it. We've got one. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I don't even have the capsule researched. I am so dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I freaking do that? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? So annoying. I don't even have the stuff research to do this, and chalk stick heavy. Heavy. Making chalk stick heavy. Okay, boys, we're back into the VAB. We're back here again, ready to spend the next freaking 1 hour messing around with this. Are you ready? Right, we need to include an advanced biological capsule. Okay, and how we're going to include an advanced biological capsule on the craft is we're gonna go over here. We don't even have it researched. Okay, we're off to a great start. We don't. Yeah. Okay, we could at least research the sounding payload of at least 200. 200 sounding payload of 200 sounding payload. We can do that. Bam, that's done. Add the lipstick. Boom. And then we open coloring UI, red paint. Bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam. What does hardcore mode do? It's just a bunch of mods to make it as hard as possible. I think you can revert, and the cache and silence is reduced. Reverts are off. The reverts are off. I'd say I call it chalk stick big chungest. Of course you would. Alright, well, good night, Mr. Australian Kangaroo, our map enjoyer. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, good night. Good night to you. Thank you, Ollie, for the follow. What the hell? You already followed before. How did you follow again? Huh? Okay. That's interesting. Bye guys, I'm off now. Okay, see you later. Right. Do we have the stringer tank? We don't have the stringer tank. Sounding payload, what is it, 200? 200 units, okay. Car guy, thank you for the follow. Right, white. Beautiful. Then we do that. Awesome. Then we go here. We add a 𝐒𝐫𝐸 engine. Okay, Ollie. You're a quick way to get banned, man. I'm giving you a stern warning. Fa! Yeah, we're using real antennas and everything. I don't know how you're doing that as well, by the way. So, yeah. That gives us a ton of delta V. 1 minute. Actually, could take less delta V then. 45, 45. Let me go back here again. Aluminium fuselage. Hollow cylinder. The only reason why I said it, I don't mind you doing it necessarily. It's just because of I have a follow sound on, and it might be very irritating to other people. That's all. The following sound might be very irritating to other people if you're constantly doing it. That's the only reason. Otherwise, if there was like no follow sound, I would just be completely fine with it. It'd just be so funny. I understand you're only doing it as a joke. It's just mainly for everyone else. To change the size, is that a mod? Yeah, it's a it is a procedural mod. It's called procedural, like fuel tanks and procedural stuff like that. He is a sorcerer. I am indeed. Okay, good night, Ollie. See you later. I want to add a bit of RCS up here, actually. That's what we're gonna do. Uses water. This engine uses water. Now that is interesting. I did not know this engine straight up uses water. There we go. Lower that diameter. There we go. What part is it? This one? Yeah, it uses water. How interesting. How interesting. Steel fuselage, blah 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 blah. We want a aluminium, and we want RCS. It's got to be pressurized. Excuse me. Add RCS. Add 4, like so. Oh, and we've got to return home safely. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. So we need parachutes on the sides. We'll add 2, like so. Bam. And then we add a ring decoupler here. Or did we already add one? No, we added one at the bottom. Okay, I'm not going insane. I thought I was going insane there. Open coloring UI. We're gonna make this orange. Yeah, look at that. Make it orange. Orangey. And then it just needs a biological capsule on it, of course. Okay, that's looking good. Got an engine there. Alright, then our engine needs to get slightly stronger on the next stage. Wait, how heavy is all of this? We'll do it to 3 tons. With 400 power. Bam. And we'll get rid of the nose cone because I might make a fairing instead. So this is gonna have the sounding payload of 200 units. Bam. Yeah. 200 units. Okay, so then, yeah, I mean that's like 1,000 delta V. That's fine. That's like the top booster stage. Then we're gonna add a procedural fairing here, and this one's going to be a base size of actually, we're gonna quickly not restart. I'm gonna resize everything here. We're gonna do a slight resizing. We are gonna make this diameter like 1 meter. Not even 1 meter. Can we try and make it like 500? That'd be like neat. Can I not make that? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, maybe we do have to make it like 1 meter. 3. I think 1 meter is fine, right? Supply reserve dimensions. Let's go for 1 meter then on that. 1 meter on this. 1 meter on that. This is all aluminium because it's nice and light. The 𝐒𝐞𝐫 engine gets added. And that gives us 1,400 delta V. Add that on top. Wait, what? Am I missing something? That's avionics, that's wing coupler. That's a procedural tank. Shouldn't we have 2 procedural tanks? Yeah. Then we get 4 of these. RCS like this. Fill that with nitrogen. That still gives us a lot of delta V. Here for your all the TikTok viewers. That's the stats here. So we got 1,100 there. Then we're gonna push this up a bit, like so. Wait, hang on, we gotta change that as well. What did I say? It was 1. Yeah, we're gonna make it 1. There we go. Push that up there, like so. That's all aluminium. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What if we like reduce the diameter on this one? Can we still get it to 200 sounding payload? Yes! Very good, very good. I accidentally made Jeb orbit the sun while trying to get him to the Mun. I mean, technically he's at the Mun, right? So that's a W still. That's still a W, right? You got him to the Mun still, technically. I would count that as an absolute win. He's nowhere near the Mun. I missed Visible. Ah. Well, then I can't help you there. Yeah, this is going to be nitrogen. And this one's Venique. There we go. These RCS blocks are so big. But we need strong RCS, but they're just so big. What about this one? Do you think that'll be too weak, maybe? They also use nitrogen. They don't have a lot of kilonewton strength. Compared to this one, which has double the strength. He is happy, no need to send a rescue mission. I can't anyway. It's great to know people still play this game. Such an underrated game. It is, I agree. And then we add a fairing here. Although recently there's been like an Artemis rush apparently. So a lot of people have it's gotten a lot of popularity at the moment. Bam. There we go. Is that KSP? KPS. No, you got it right the first time. It's KSP. Wait, did I make it 1.7? I did. Let's make it 1.5 up here. 1.5. Then this is going to be like a 2-meter long engine. God damn it. I changed the shape by accident. We wanted it to be white with an aluminium fuselage. Like so. Thing is the base game is nothing like what we've become used to with mods. That is true. I have no idea what the most efficient way to get to orbit is, so I go straight up and down. That is not the most efficient way to get to orbit. That is by far definitely not the most efficient way to get to orbit. Let's use the XLR-10 here. We haven't really tested the reliability on it, but we could just pray it'll be fine. I think that's a good strategy. Pray it'll be fine. Ooh, we like barely have any thrust to weight ratio. Can we buy... Oh, that's expensive. That is expensive. Yeah, these engines are not going to be strong enough, and it's expensive. It's very efficient. What do you mean? I'm a KSP's greatest engineer. Are you sure about that? 26.7 compared to 49. So I'm actually doing this wrong. It should be the other stage. Hold up. So this stage here should actually, we should be using the XL11 here. This is actually better for this. The only problem is it uses nitrogen, so I'm not going to overlook this. So this fuel tank up here, so the RCS needs to be using... I want to use helium, but helium is worse. How's HTP? HTP is quite good. Expensive, but HTP is good. So we're going to use HTP. Fill with HTP. Who needs to think when making a rocket? Rocket scientists? I don't know. Gives us 800 delta V. Not great. I prefer more than 800 delta V. That's what calculators are for. You know, I don't deny it, but I also, you know, like, yeah, okay. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna. No, no. I just, you win. You win. I give up. I should realize what your name is. Mr. Autism. We don't have enough thrust to weight ratio with the Venic engine, and it's only got 75%, 77% chance to ignite. And by placing two of them, that gives us not a very, they have a high chance that something's going to go wrong. It's like a 30. Wait, that's like a 60% chance one of them don't ignite, isn't it? No, nearly a 30% chance something doesn't ignite. Never mind. I am tripping. I'm tripping. I apologize. So we could place two engines there, giving us what was the max burn? 45. 45. There we go. That gives us another 1000 delta V. It's. Could I do it with one engine? Hold up. I could do it with one engine, but that only gives us 600 delta V. And at that point, is it even worth taking it if it's only giving me 600 delta V? And that is not a lot of delta V. I would love to use like the Model 39 here. That's nice and powerful. Hang on. We could use the Model 39 actually. With the... Oh, that's so expensive. I don't think we can even pay for that. But if we could pay for it, Would it be perfect for the stage? Let's see. Model 39. How long can this burn for? 2 minutes, basically. 2 minutes. 1 minute gets us 2,500 delta V, which is a lot. Like, give me that type lot. Is it 1.4? No, it's 1.5. Get this down to like 300. Give us that. Fill with HTP. Get the bigger RCS block. Get us 4 of them. Just strap a rocket booster and fly. That's all you need to do. You have an idea. Want to hear it? I'm gonna hear it anyway, aren't I? Even if I say no. Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's the difference between normal and hardcore? So I have added a bunch of mods to make the game as realistic as possible to real life, and it is damn difficult. On top of that, I have made it so I will not be able to simulate. I launched a rocket beforehand and have it all work, and I will not be able to revert or quick save. So if something happens, that happens. Basically making every decision impactful and very costly. 1:55. That's fine. Did I add HTP? There we go. Actually, what I'm going to do here is we're going to go and get a... If you're having trouble, just put a rocket on the rocket. You know, I don't think I've thought of that yet. I think that is W advice right there. I don't think I've thought of that yet. I'll keep that in mind. That's really good information. You know, I think you should work for NASA, to be honest. I think you're going somewhere with that one. Yeah, I really think you're going somewhere with that one. You might be onto something. Why are you building rocket? Carbon is flat and the mud is made of cheese. Well, first off, we're not even on carbon. I have another idea. Put an ion engine on it. Dude, we're in 1951. There is no... Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? I just gotta add an ion engine. Of course, of course. Makes perfect sense. Of course, of course. It makes perfect sense. Just need an ion engine for atmosphere. I wish I had KSP. Do do do. Cool. Ion engines have so much thrust, just use one or few hundred. Dude, ion engines do not have thrust. Right, let's get the bigger engine. Oh, bigger engine down. Like so. Beautiful. Which one was our most reliable? This is 86 reliability, and the Model 39 has 93. Model 39 is more reliable. For fuck's sake. Is this KSP or 1 or 2? It's KSP 1. And hang on, Model 39. And what do you mean by hardcore? Just a bunch of mods to make the game hardcore. That's all. Put Mammoth on it. We don't have it researched. I'm not talking about an engine. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean an actual straight up mammoth. These mods seem very advanced. I've only played with vanilla. It is very advanced. It makes the game very hard. 96%. Wait, what is the reliability on this engine? It is 93%. So we have a 7 times 4% chance. Okay. Call him Fred. Okay. We could probably just add... Oh wait, no, we need to go down to... Oh, what the hell? I prefer to have like 3 engines here, maybe. 1000. Yeah. We would get 1400 delta V here, or we go with 1400. It's roughly 1400 delta V. That's what we're going to be looking at. If we try a different engine though, hang on. We could just try the Saturn, I guess. Just 3 rookie numbers. I mean, our previous launches we've done, what is this? We've done, I think 6. We've had 6 engines like that with previous launches. You have an idea. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. That looks absolutely terrible. But let's say we did add that. The terrible looking rocket. How much delta V is that pumping out for us? 1300. Not worth it. Get Jeb to push it for more thrust. Ah, beautiful idea. Like 10 out of 10. Would not do again type idea. Got it. Yeah, this engine does not produce enough thrust. What if we use like the RD or this one? 2 of these. But these aren't reliable, are they? No, their reliability is garbage. XLR41. But their performance is not bad. $1,500 delta V. That's the most delta V we've had out of all the engines. Make Bob push it. Oh my god, man. These the ideas. They are quite quite something. You're going places. Don't say where. Just going places. Yeah, that gives 1,300. So it'd be better with these other engines, but they are expensive to get. And I preferably want more than 1,000 delta V. What if we do 6 of these engines, like we did in the past? Like so. 8 of these engines. How long do these burn for? 1,043,000 actually. Hold up, hold on. That gives us a lot of thrust to weight ratio. Where, and then what if this is a stupid idea, but what if I just want to test something? I did that. 1,600. Okay, no, it's not worth it. I just wanted to test something there. Didn't work. Put a V8 on it and let it fly. It will trust it will go fast. Top 10 worst concept. Well, I mean, this is 1,500 delta V with a high thrust to weight ratio, so it is alright. Then we have another 1,000. Another 2,200 delta V, and another 800 delta V. The only problem is the reliability of these engines. There's a pretty high chance one of them fails. At least one of those fails. That's what I don't like. I don't like the margin for that. It would be better if I took 3 of these engines like this. Remove the tank, filter that. It's almost better if I just do this. In fact, it is better. That just gave us more delta. Gave us more delta V. Yeah, it is actually better. Give me the fuel tank. There we go. We'll go with aluminium fuel thingy mabob, whatever it's called. Bring this out to 2.5 meters, like that. Bam. Like that, like that, like that. There we go. And then we paint it white. There we go, because it is a chalk stick, or lipstick, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's that bad. I'm modeling off the Black Arrow. I was panicking that my rocket was wobbling violently, and my friend said it was fine. Make it chalk big stick. Wait, chalk big stick heavy. It's chalk stick heavy. Nah, no, we don't need big stick. Don't need to call it big stick. Nah, no. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. We are fine. 1,600 delta V. I don't know if that's enough. Don't know if 1,600 delta V is enough. It's not gonna get us high, is it? We really need like 2000 delta V in this stage. In this bottom stage. Why does it look like an electrical toothbrush? You know, it actually kind of does. Let's add some procedural wings. Just at the bottom here. Little tiny little ones. Just to help give it, I guess, a tiny bit of stability. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. It needs more delta V. Get Fred the Mammoth to push it. Okay. How much? Wait, how much is this? This is 3. That is 12. So we need this stage here to hold avionics up here. Where's this at? 1.3, right? Or was it 1.4? 1.4. And the avionics need to be 14 tons, I think it was. So we'll do 15 to be safe. With about 100 electrical charge. Opening recolor menu. We'll just make this white. Actually, we'll make it orange. Yeah, why not? Orange, orangey. And then we make this 1.5. And then it does like this tooth looking thing. Actually kind of looks quite cool. I'm going to leave that. I'll leave this as VHF. Bam. Bada boop bap pow. What mods am I using? RSS, RP1, Principia, and 𝐒𝐫𝐸𝐴𝐿ism. And a bunch of others. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Yes, you said this like 3 times already. What is your idea again? What is the new one? You have a new idea? What is it? You read that slightly. Oh, sorry. I may not have a brain. I may not have a gentleman brain, but idea I. Oh my god! But I can't even. I can't even speak, man. I do blah 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 blah. That's what it says. Just 45. I may not have a gentleman, but I have an idea. But idea I have, sorry. Use Separatrons to power it. Damn. True genius. And that separates, those separate, and that. Then that, then that, then that. Wait, no, that's RCS block. That should be going with this. Okay. I have an idea too. What's your idea? This is a very heavy rocket. We need to somehow get more power though. Okay, we're gonna save this. Oh, my ears! I hadn't had that happen in so long. Oh my god. I actually was not prepared for that. Holy shoot. Thank you, Gallum and Mr. Autism. I was ready for that one, Gallum. I was ready for that one. Sag money? Yeah, the money is gone. Our money is gone. That's why I'm going to warp a tiny bit. To hopefully get our money back a bit. It's not coming back. It's not coming back. The money's not coming back. Is that Juna? That is the fourth person to say it's Juna. Oh, thank you, James Heavy. Can we modify this pad? No, it's too heavy for the modifications. We need a launch pad, build. Also, there we go. I have an idea for your money. Go on, let's hear it. Are you going to say print more money? By the way, it's Australia. James, it's Australia. Ah, stop because there's insufficient funds. Now that is a problem. Now that is a problem. Might need to fire some researchers. Hmm. I guess we're gonna fire extra researchers. Fire some engineers. Try that. Insufficient funds. We should be getting decent. We have decent reputation. I'm gonna reduce the work rate, I guess. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, instead of firing them, I could just reduce the work rate. What am I doing? Such a dingus. Forgot you could do that. But we really need early science now. So give me back my researchers. Just launch already, bro? I'm trying to. I am actually trying to cheat. No. Failed to edit this chat. What? We need 32,000. No, 35,000. Why did it fail? Oh, because we were using the wrong launch complex? Yeah. Okay, we need money. We need money. We need money. I have an idea how to launch it cheap. Okay. Go on. I'm here. I'm listening. Although your ideas haven't been how can I say this? The best so far. Launch concept 3. Okay, that gets everyone on there. Salary and facilities. If I take everyone off. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Early science. Our research, we could slow it down. That'd be getting us a lot of money, so let's just warp a tiny bit. So you like the idea? What idea? The magnet? On a stick? This game takes up 100% of my 5070 for some reason. Interesting. It doesn't for me. I don't have a 5070 though, so. Epilepsy! Holy epilepsy. Oh, I just realized I forgot to add the biological capsule to this. So even if we launched it right now, it wouldn't even work. Stop trying to give Jeb and Bob a seizure. Need to warp to that. Okay. So now I can add it to plan. Plans. Chalkstick heavy has been added to the integration list. There we go. Start the rocket. Oh, you guys. Shoot. I can go to construction here. Hang on. Integration, edit. I forgot to add, freaking... I forgot to add the capsule. Hang on. Let me just do that real quick and then we're good to launch. Then we just gotta wait for it to be built. Capsule. Advanced biological capsule. There we go. Bam. Boom. Save. Bye. Tool. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Save. Back. Where am I sending it? We're going to go 140 kilometers in the air. So that is the common line. And then we got to go 2,200 meters a second sideways past the common line. Right, now we just got to get as many engineers on this as possible. Screw the researchers. Research, none. There we go. I just want to get a bit more money and then I'm going to hire some more workers. Get this done quicker. Cool. Cool. Get as many workers on this as possible. It's still going to be 1956. That's too late. That's way too late. We're not going to have we're not going to have time. Again. God damn it. Why do we always fail? Why do we always fail? Why do we always fail? 1956. We could rush it out. It'll be done this year. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's rush it out. And I've just remembered I've forgotten something on it, so I need to edit it again. And this will be the last launch of the stream, I think. There we go. Need to add that. Isn't that crazy? We just need that one last thing. Cheap. No, I'm not gonna cheat. We're going in the negative of funds. We're in the negative of funds. Yeah, okay, we can't warp anymore. Unnegative your funds. Ah, you know what? I hadn't thought of that, to be honest. You might be onto something there. Actually, okay, it's not even going to go up, so I'm just going to, like, unemploy everyone real quick. So we get positive funds again. There we go. Then we're going to employ everyone again. We'll employ as many people without making it negative. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Last launch of this probably stream, and I'm gonna be honest, we might have to restart again completely next stream. I hate having to restart it now. This is getting so damn annoying. Alright. What is going on here? Why is that fairing? Okay. Alright. I don't think you'd be able to take off without my ideas. Okay. I don't think I would be. No. Of course not. Of course not. Right, let's check our contract. Yep. Right. 3, 2, 1. Please, nothing fail. We're looking good. God, this is loud. Okay, this isn't good. I kind of expected to go a bit higher, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Model 39 engine shut off. Are you serious? Why did you shut off? Ullage due to a vapor in feed line. Are you serious? Vapor in feed line. I've never had that happen before. I have never had that happen before. What happened here? Why did this engine fail? And this one just straight up failed to ignite. Oh, I had no chance. I had no chance. We just had 2 failures in a row. We just had literal 2 failures of on our rocket. What? Okay, I'm gonna do a simulation just to see if the rocket would have even worked. I'm gonna turn off the failures for that as well. Is this real world system? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Hence why I've been putting so much effort into the rocket. Because it's so much harder to play it. I mean, let's just recover it, I guess. I mean, there's no point in actually recovering this, to be fair. Goodbye! Blow up! Here, there you go. You got your wish. There you go. You got your wish. How much delta V to get into orbit of Earth? 9,000 meters a second. $9K is crazy. Yep. No, I'm not going to enable test failures. Just because I want to see if this rocket would have even worked. That's why you use ion engines. Ion engines that aren't good in atmosphere. Yes, 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 yes. Where the atmosphere in this on IRL ends at 140. So yes. Of course, it was the ion engines. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Then use the atmosphere as ion engines. That's why you use fed. I've done an oopsie. I've done an oopsie. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. I accidentally typed at 800 degrees. I tried to go 800 degrees for some reason. Have you tried turning it off and on again? No, I haven't tried that one. That might be a good might be a good strategy to turn my one ignition off and on again. Three, 2, 1. Can't forget Dave the Goat. Where's this rocket plan to go? It's just doing a contract, like a science contract. Orbit jet probably. I'm just going to leave this going up this direction temporarily. Just to see how high this goes. 57 kilometers. Okay. Let me go. Okay, it did it again. So what's going on there? What happened there? Wait, we haven't even... Huh? Oh, our engine wasn't even on. Okay. There we go, I guess. Weird. Oh, there we go. Now it's working, I guess. I'm just gonna time warp this. We don't need that. Love KSP, but I can't get it. A lot of people have been saying that. It's free on PS5? I did not know that. Tonight we steal the moon! Wow, this rocket that is so annoying. If we didn't have those failures, this rocket would have done it. That is so annoying. But I know what works in the future now, I guess. And I'm definitely going to be using simulations in the future. And there we go. That is space. We're not in orbit. Before you question, are we in orbit? We are nowhere near in orbit. But this would have completed our Thank you for the follow, natural ambience. We would have completed. Maintain sufficient avionics for the first 50 seconds of flight. Yeah, we did. We didn't lose control. Oh, thank you, 𝐒𝐫𝐽𝐚𝐿? I don't know how you say your name, sorry. And Antonio, thank you. And Max, thank you for the follow as well. So this does technically work. God, that was delayed. Yeah, this works. I don't know why it says maintain sufficient avion. Oh, for the first 50 seconds, it was literally like that first split second. It says lost control because of avionics failure. Literally like 1 ton short. But look at this, guys. Look how high up we are. We are only 180 kilometers. Do you now get the scale of how big this is? Should I get KSP? Yeah, if you love space and you love rockets, 100%. Yeah, this is real world solar system, so that's of course not in the base game of KSP, but damn. So far. And we are going 2,800 meters a second. Which is very fast. This is enough to orbit base KSP around Kerbin. However, we are playing Earth, and so that basically gets us nowhere. How hard is it? I would get it, but how hard is it? Base game KSP is not that hard. It only takes a few hours to really understand how it works. What the hell? What the hell? What is that? Okay. That's weird. TikTok, did you guys hear that? TikTok freaking thought I was AFK, doing an AFK stream. What the hell? That was so weird. Don't get KSP 2, get KSP 1, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Dude, we are so high up, but we're coming down now. We're in the atmosphere already. And then when we just want to test something as well, we're going to flip back around. There we go. What means hardcore mode? I mean, like, what is harder? So we're using Principia, real solar system, no reverts, no quick saves. For the last previous ones, no simulations, although I'm thinking I might turn on simulations for myself, but just because of we've had to restart so many times. And there's like 𝐏𝐫𝐸ism as well, so it makes it a lot harder. There we go, we're burning up. We should be fine, even though we don't have a heat shield, we should be fine. Wow, look how bright that is. Yeah, there we go, we're fine. And we'll just pull the chutes when ready. Wow, oh, we've got no probe connection. Was that because we still have plasma? Please tell me that's the plasma. Please tell me that's the plasma. My KSP just crashed. God damn it. Oh well. I was gonna end stream in a minute anyway, so I guess that's fine. Well, there goes it. It crashed. That's what happens when you have a bunch of mods. Well, I've done the stream there anyway. I was planning on ending it after that when we landed. You just got KSP today? Good on you. Hope you enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going to end the live stream now. Thanks everyone for coming along. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening or day. Anyway, goodbye.